What's good, y'all, man? We back again with another video. Don't mind none of that stuff back there. I tried to decorate my room. It just didn't work. So I've been sitting on this video for quite some time. A couple weeks ago, Stephen A. Smith on First Take dropped a list where he said 5 players that are under the most pressure to win the NBA title. And I would think he was talking about specifically this year. So I kind of want to make my own version because I didn't like his version at all. Chris Paul, I get it. I wouldn't say he's top 5, but I get it. That's his number 1. James Harden, I get that too. I wouldn't say he's top 5 in that list. Jason Tatum, I don't get that at all. He's 24. He's going to get there soon. He was just there. Been to 3 conference finals in fucking 4 years. He'll be back. It's no point of rushing that. He shouldn't even be nowhere near close to this list. Nikola Jokic, now that's a mutual. I have him on my list too. We will talk about him. Kawhi Leonard, I get that. I'm not gonna lie, I get that. So I didn't really agree with his list like that. I understand the top 2 parts with Chris Paul and James Harden, but they wouldn't be on my list. And I don't understand Tatum at all, but I kind of do agree with the last 2. But I have a completely different list, so let's just get straight into it. So I'm gonna start off with number 5, and I'm kind of like not extra, I hope, because obviously you can't help me while I'm recording. But I don't know who to put at number 5. I was thinking the Lakers, but I was thinking LeBron, but I was like, the Lakers really don't have a chance. And to be honest, this list is not solely off of winning the championship because there's only going to be one winner. I understand that. But a lot of these niggas I'm going to name, well, some of them have to win that bitch. I ain't going to lie. But a lot of these niggas have to at least get to the Western Conference or the Eastern Conference Finals. So I was going to name somebody on the Lakers, but I just didn't know. I didn't know. I wasn't going to name LeBron or AD because it's just like, bro, the team sucks. Like, if y'all want me to make a Lakers video, I will. Because I'm just tired of this false hope from the Lakers fans. Even though I made a video about this a couple weeks ago. It's just been on my mind. People saying, oh, we the 9th seed. We the 13th seed. Oh, we in the play-in. Oh, the Kings don't want to see us. You know, shut the fuck up, bro. What have the Lakers proven to just have this much confidence? This whole LeBron and AD shit. We have LeBron and AD. That don't work no fucking more. It don't. It's a fucking reason why we was the 13th seed when they were both fucking healthy. That shit don't work. Stop. Get that shit out your fucking head. It's a new NBA, dog. It's a new NBA. Teams like the Kings, it will run us out the fucking gym. That would be a good series, but they would run us out the fucking gym. Teams like the Nuggets. No, we will not beat the Nuggets. No, we will not. They're a way better team. They have the best player in that series. We will not fuck with the Nuggets. No. Now the Warriors, that'll be a good series. Because I think that's the 3rd contender. The Clippers, I would love that series. Finally get a Clippers and Lakers series. That's some shit we should actually worry about. Let's go see them niggas. Stop fucking worrying about touching the top teams because we won't fuck with them. Except the Grizzlies. We'll beat them niggas like fucking easy. But everybody else, we just won't fuck with. So stop with that false hope. So I didn't want to put nobody for number 5. I just really couldn't think of a real answer for number 5. So I'm going to skip to number 4. At number 4, I have Kawhi. Speaking of the Clippers. Only reason why I have Kawhi is it's starting to be kind of annoying with like all this in and out shit. They not playing, they playing, they not playing. This is the 4th, I think. The 4th year of Kawhi and PG. And they only have one Western Conference Finals to show for it. They have a 3-1 blown lead to show for it. They have a Kawhi out for a whole year to show for it. They have a Paul George out for most of the year to show. Like this whole experiment hasn't been good at all. They came here, Kawhi came here, commercials talking about the new king of the LA and all that shit. And I agree with Stephen A. because this is a lot of his points. You came here, you did all this shit, all that promoting shit. I know it was a Kawhi because Kawhi don't really care that much. I know it was New Balance pushing all that agenda and shit. But like, hey, motherfucker, you came here with all that shit and y'all haven't really done shit. So we gonna need to see that 2021 Kawhi nigga averaging 30 on 70%, which is just fucking crazy saying it up the top of my head. But we're gonna need to see that because I'm not gonna lie, he's one of the guys that have to win. He has to. On his career, on his legacy. This has to be a win, bro. You built this fucking team. This is like, player-wise, it's a really good team from top to bottom. Y'all have to figure it out, but the reason why y'all not figuring it out because you're in and out of fucking games, along with Paul George, who he could have been number 5. Yeah, I will put Paul George at number 5. Y'all niggas have to figure that out. because it's time, dog. It's time. Because y'all are at the end. Even though Kawhi's still hooping, PG's still hooping. Y'all getting injuries for a reason. That shit catching up. So, he's at number 4. Number 3, I've been wanting to talk about this for so long. I didn't want to put him higher because I'm tired of niggas saying I hate Embiid. I just don't. But at number 3, I have Embiid. I would say his pressure is more so getting to the conference finals. But the thing I want to say is, we coddled this nigga, and this is why. I'm going to actually not break down, but I'm going to talk about the other playoff series first before I really get into what I want to say. When Embiid was really Embiid, I think that started in like 2019 when like he really got into who we know Joel Embiid is today. 2019 he folded against the Raptors. Sixers fans will tell you he folded that series. So 2020 he didn't have Ben Simmons, didn't have his All-Star. Still give me one game though, nigga. You was getting guarded by Daniel Tice, but I'll give you that. 2021 you folded again. Go watch them games. See, you like, oh, I believe he averaged 30 in that series. You can still average 30 and 4. He had a game where he scored 4 points in the second half. He had a game where he scored 0 points in the fourth quarter. That's a fold. You're losing to fucking Trae Young. You're supposed to be this superstar player that we see you like. You lose to Trae Young. That's a fold. And I know 76ers like to blame that on 76ers fans like to blame that on Ben Simmons. No. Ben Simmons had a huge part. Joel Embiid had a huge part. Tobias Harris had a huge part. But you guys are a team as a whole. And y'all folded. And you are the one on that team. So you folded. Last year, injuries. That's also a constant with Joel Embiid. When it gets time to do what superstars do in the playoffs, the nigga is either hurt or he fucking folds. That's history we've seen for the last 5 or 6 years since he's been Embiid. Last year. It wasn't his fault. But shit, it wasn't Chris Paul's fault when he fucked up, I believe, his hamstring. And he bumped into somebody and that shit fucked this shit up. But got elbowed in the face and now you're missing a couple games and then y'all down 3-0, I believe, to the Heat. Something like that. But like, yeah, just the injuries always pile up with Embiid. But the reason why I really wanted to put him in here is we all look at Embiid as a superstar, right? We all look at him as a superstar, but he gets the most fucking excuses of all time. Now, that's an exaggeration, but he gets hella excuses. Let's break it down to superstars. Jokic, he gets valid excuses. I can't win shit without Jamal Murray. I can't win nothing without Michael Porter Jr. Your excuse. Curry, no Clay. Playing with Kelly Oubre, he was shooting 12. That's a little excuse, but then what he did the next year, he won the championship, so we only have to talk about him. LeBron is just... If you want to criticize LeBron, go ahead. I'll even do it with you. Giannis, don't need no excuses. He's the best player in the world by far. Luka, his excuse is they haven't put a team around him since he's been there. That's a good excuse. Let me hurry up this video a little bit. Tatum, 4 years, 3 conference finals and a finals appearance. But he gets bashed for folding in the finals, nigga. He's a person a lot of people don't consider he's a superstar. That nigga's a superstar, bro. Especially after last year beating KD, Jimmy Butler, and Giannis. 46 and 12 in a closing game where he might go home. He's a superstar. But when you look at Joel Embiid, why do we look at Joel Embiid like he's not a superstar? And you might be like, he is a superstar. Well, if he's a superstar, we shouldn't be looking at teams like the Bucks and the Celtics and saying they are way over the 76ers. We should be looking at those teams and be like, Joel Embiid can beat one of those teams, or he can beat both of those teams. And I'm just going to be honest, we don't look at that like that. We look at those two teams as the juggernauts and the best teams by far in the East. And we don't look at the 76ers. I was just talking to people yesterday. They said 76ers or he's here below. No! They have a superstar too. They have a really good team too. They should be in that tier. If that series happens, we should see Joel Embiid go out there and beat a Tatum. Or shit, if you're a superstar, go out there and beat Giannis. Do some superstar stuff when it matters. That's what a superstar is. So he has a lot of pressure to get past the second round. That's just to me, because if not, then we gotta stop calling him that. Because why the fuck he it's always an injury or he always falls when we need him? When we need him to do superstar shit. When we needed Jason Tatum to do superstar shit back against the Wild facing the best player in the world. I'm going to go drop 46. That's superstar shit. So, he's in a lot of pressure. KD. Only reason why you're in a lot of pressure, you still got to show you can do it without Steph. And if the niggas have to face Steph, oh my God, I forgot to bring this up yesterday in the Spaces. If Kevin Durant and the Suns have to face Steph Curry and the Warriors and they lose, their career's over. The legacy's over. That nigga will get killed every fucking day he steps on Twitter. Yeah, you had to join Steph, and then when you left Steph and you faced him, you lost again. They would, oh my God, they would kill that nigga, bro. They would kill that. That's my dog. That's my boy, second favorite player of all time. But they would kill that nigga. So I'm just saying his pressure is just, he has to do it without Steph. Not for me, but for a lot of people, he has to do it without Steph. I should have switched him to Embiid though. Number one, Jokic. To me, I've been thinking about this the past couple days. I don't know how I really feel. Like, 3 MVPs, because a lot of people think it's sealed. I don't even have him as my MVP. But it's looking like from the media and a lot of people that shit's sealed. He's going to get that third one. Getting that without a finals appearance, not winning. I don't care if you won, but an appearance though, that's just crazy. Because they don't hand out 3. They don't just hand out 3s just to hand them out. They don't hand out 3 MVPs. If they did, fucking LeBron would have 5 in a row. No, they cut him off. Voters fatigue. But LeBron showed up. And I'm not saying Jokic doesn't, but like, and then I'm on that side, but then I'm on the side like, bro, it's just a regular season award. Why does the MVP matter when it comes to the playoffs? When we all know what Jokic has been through. But I just keep thinking, bro, like, yo, 3 MVPs in a row are crazy. So, I don't know, man. To be honest, 1 through 3, they're all in a lot of pressure. A lot of pressure. But I would say Jokic has the most just because if that nigga gets his 3rd MVP, and shit, if he don't make it to the Western Conference Finals, I will give you some leeway if you don't make it to the finals, because you're gonna have to face the Suns, bearing if KD comes back. If you niggas don't get to the Western Conference Finals, you will get thrashed on the internet. And he's not on the internet. He's in Serbia riding ponies. But still, like, just his legacy would get tarnished because of that. So I don't know. And if I'm being honest, just talking about it, I don't think I've ever gotten that animated before on here. So Embiid might be number 1 for me. This is my list. Make your own list. Put them in the comments. Tag me on Twitter. All that stuff. But my list, I ain't gonna lie, switch Jokic with Embiid. Embiid number 1 for me. He under the most pressure, because if not, we gotta take that superstar title. Stop talking about this nigga in the regular season being MVPs. No, he has to show us in the playoffs. And stop protecting this nigga like he's not a fucking superstar. He should be able to compete with the Bucks. He should be able to compete with the Celtics. The Celtics shouldn't own Joel Embiid like they do. They beat him every single time. If this nigga is a superstar, like we all know he is, stop protecting him. He has to go out there and beat one of them teams to get to the conference finals this year. That's what I'm going to say. He has to do it. I'm sorry, he has to. Because that's what superstars do. Even in a series without Chris Middleton, I'd still pick Giannis. Even in a series where you got to face Kevin Durant and Kyrie, I pick Kevin Durant and Kyrie. But what the fuck did Jason Tatum do? He outplayed both of them niggas, and then he outplayed Giannis. That's superstar shit. So we gotta see him step up and be a superstar. I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Peace out.